Gaudreau brought it back in offside, and Cam Russell didn't like the fact he shot the puck and he knocked him down, and the Canadiens get in Russell's face. Todd Ewan foremost among them.
Well, a good start for Jimmy Waite. You expected maybe the Blackhawks to be a bit slow to start after 4 days off and having not much practice time, going to Banff to relax. An early practice yesterday morning in Calgary before the long flight. Now Odeline and Grimson.
Grimson throws the gloves off with Todd Ewan. Ewan does not throw his off, and Grimson, I believe, will get a penalty as a result. Grimson, or I should say Ewan and Odeline, two fairly tough customers for the Canadiens. We're trying to get at Cam Russell.
Dvorsky says that's enough. This is the way it's going to happen, and I don't want to discuss it. And that's a good play on his part. DiPietro let the shot go after the whistle on goal. Russell knocked him over, as you should, because that's your goaltender you're protecting. And then Ewan and Odeline came in. Watch your heart, Jock. You already had one stint in the hospital. Take it easy.
Jimmy Waite played it up the far side. Mateau is surrounded by Canadians. But Steve Smith just leveled Carbonneau. Would have gotten a penalty, but the play goes on as Chelios has a broken stick hampering him. Trying to control the puck. He cleared it up the near side. Cam Russell. Gave it to Dirk Grant. Giving to Roenick at center. His pass deflecting, and Marchman stuck his leg out. He took Dion's knee out, I think. Gilbert Dion is hurt, and Brian Marchman will get a penalty, and he should. And it might be a major. Gilbert Dion sent sprawling just outside the Hawk line as Marchman clearly stuck his leg way out to deliver that hit.
Well, Dion is down and coming off a great game the other night with a goal and 2 assists. Marcel Dion's younger brother, and he's holding his right knee. Roenick is chasing him, and he went knee to knee. He did stick his leg out and upended Dion and went down holding his right knee. And this could be a major penalty. He stuck the knee out and wasn't as obvious as a lot of the knees that we've seen Marchman deliver, but it still was a knee. He did stick his leg out.
That's way too far out. Gilbert Dion's had a very trying season. He had a great rookie campaign last year when he showed up late in the year to the Canadiens, scored 21 goals in 39 games. He was rewarded with a 3-year contract for over $1 million. And it's been a tough time this season. 17 goals for Dion in 63 games. He actually was even sent to the minor leagues earlier this season because they were not happy with his work ethic. And now he is limping as he heads off to the Montreal dressing room. And Brian Marchman's going to get a major penalty. 5 minutes have been put up on the board by referee Paul Dvorsky.
2 minutes left on the 5-minute major for kneeing to Marchman. So far, so good. Not one quality chance yet for Montreal.
Roenick with a huge hit. He flattened Brisebois quite often. Meanwhile, we said it's been a physical start.
A great hit on Brisebois from Roenick.
A terrific penalty-killing job from the team's from the league's #1 penalty-killing team. And now both squads are back at full strength as Roenick goes crashing into the Canadian zone, and Odeline's hurt. It's into the far corner, and now Odeline, who was the man leveled by Roenick, is slow to get up. He went crashing backward awkwardly, and type of situation where he might have hyperextended something in his leg. And the Canadian trainer comes out for the second time in the period.
Well, Roenick, as the penalty expired, hog-tied him, got away with one. I think the fact they just killed a 5-minute penalty got away with that one, but Odeline injured something and is down and still hasn't gotten up.
Landed right on his tailbone, and hopefully for him it's just a bruised tailbone rather than something serious in one of the joints down below. 7 minutes left in a scoreless first on the Hawk Network. Hawks dump it back in there. Keane had no thoughts of playing the puck. He ran right into Goulet and knocked him down. Wade had to make a couple of good stops after they launched the toe. Here's Keane crashing into Russell back of the net. Puck bouncing into the slot, and Marchment has it there.
Hawks scoring 3 power play goals their last 2 games, but definitely was a penalty. Lehman just intentionally came off. That was an intentional high stick by Lehman, and he only gets 2 minutes. One was a spear, the other was a cross-check, so they both should be sent off. It's the right call with 31 seconds to go. Either one of them could get set, a spear, and then a cross-check, and they both got their sticks up.
Smith did well to keep it into Roenick in the corner. Jeremy Roenick centered one, deflected in! I'm not sure whether Murphy got it or not. It was at the feet of Desjardins, and Joe Murphy, I think, will get credit for the goal. The Hawks on the power play have grabbed a 1-0 lead. Now Foose, Muller, and Bellows out there with Lehman and Brisbois, the point men. Here's Brisbois. Here's circle it down. Foose center tip. What a save by Wade on a Muller deflection. In behind the net it goes. And a center pass. They score! Ryan Bellows now in his career against the Hawks has played. This is the 77th game he's played. 42 goals now and 89 points against Chicago. Here it's into the Hawk zone. A centering pass from Dion was at the feet of Keane, and he put it in front. Odeline shoots, he scored! Lyle Odeline from right between the rings. 2 quick goals for the Canadiens.
Roenick tried to pick the pass off. Murphy was at the top of the circle to the near side. Matteau was in the corner. No one was watching the point man.
Taken by Chelios in his own end. There's it ahead to Lemieux. Whose pass deflects up into the crowd.
Well, Haller with a good read got to the passing lane. Larmer was in. He doesn't get the stick on the pass. Haller showing good hand-eye coordination tonight. He's picked a lot of passes and shots out of midair with the blade. Meanwhile, there's a conversation going on now. Smith trying to get at Todd Ewan. I'm sure the Canadiens would like Ewan to take Smith off the ice.
Separating down, we'll have a face-off coming up in the neutral zone. And now Smith has something to say to a Canadian near the Montreal bench. And an alert job by linesman Mark Vine to get over there and keep everybody apart. Center, it deflects to Brisbois, he scores! Patrice Brisbois.
He's going to get 4 minutes, Brisbois. He clears it. Joe Murphy gives him a bit of a whack, and he just cross-checked him, and he's going to get 4 minutes, Brisbois. So he gets 2 for cross-checking and 2 for roughing Brisbois. That's a stupid penalty on his part, an inexperienced move. Brisbois just scored his 9th. Outstanding looking rookie. It's a bad play on his part.
And the draw, Roenick wins it to Smith. Here's corner to Roenick. Cuts in front again. Here's the shot, he scores! Jeremy Roenick, undaunted, just worked his way out of the corner, was willing to pay the price, but nobody even came to him. Has it at center. Here it ahead. Desjardins over the line with Muller. Desjardins cutting in for Muller. He scores. A tap in. What a play by Eric Desjardins, and Kirk Muller didn't have a red sweater within 10 feet. 4-2 Canadiens. Tried to center. Roenick in front to steal that. Jeremy Roenick. Oh, Savard went at him. He stuck his leg out. He's going to get a penalty. Dennis Savard stuck his leg out and sent Roenick flying. JR seems to be all right, but you don't expect that from Savard that often. Here's Noonan for Roenick over the line, and offside is the call.
Dennis Savard in the box, the 2nd trip in this period. Jeremy Roenick. Savard caught him by surprise. I don't think Roenick thought Savard was going to attempt to hit him, but he got the hip out, and Savard is sent off. That was a legitimate hip check.
Chelios back into the shop in front of the goal, and he is writhing in agony on the forearm ice.
Daryl Sutter is furious. Trying to get Dvorsky to come over to discuss. I don't think anybody saw it. I don't think any of the officials saw what happened to Larmer. The pass came to Smith. Larmer was in front. He got cross-checked, I believe, in the small of the back, and Larmer's in a lot of pain. And Steve Larmer, or I should say Daryl Sutter, is furious, and rightfully so, as Larmer get cross-checked right in the small of the back.
It happened the last sequence, too, when the Canadiens had previously cleared it. I think Odeline leveled him, and that's just what happened right here. Lyle Odeline did the same thing, cross-checked him right across the back. Larmer has had back troubles earlier this year. Of course, it never has kept him out of the lineup. Now he's back under his own power off to the Hawk bench.
Looks like he may have got a little bit higher up in the kidney area. That's even more painful. And it takes a lot to get Larmer down. He was really in a lot of pain. Pass from Roenick to Smith, and the cross-check right in the small of the back by Odeline, and no one saw it, and there's going to be no call.
Carries it to the line. He was stopped there, and Savard carried on offside. Now Chelios just slugged Brisbois, and there are going to be more penalties coming up here as they gather on the near side. Almost, Dale, I think a matter of time before more of this stuff starts. It's been a chippy game throughout. There's been a lot of extracurricular activities in addition to some good clean hitting within the rules. There have been players going beyond the rules more often as this game has gone on. Odeline just sent Ruutu sprawling with a cross check. Is around into the Hog zone on the stick of Steve Smith. Was assisted on both Hog goals. He stepped away from a Carbonneau check, but his pass is stolen. Odeline is shot and a save by Waite. Rebound controlled by Roenick.
Doing a marvelous job of stifling the Blackhawks here in the first 8 minutes of this third period.
Bellows almost had his knee taken out by March, but now goes at him. Delivered a cross check, but the play goes on. He's in the near corner. Ryan Bellows to the side of the net with it. Put it deep slot to Brisbois. He shoots. He scores! Patrice Brisbois! Carrying it around the boards. Loose in front of the net. Here's Bellows. Oh, he hit Waite in the shoulder. Rebound in behind. Mahler centered it. Bellows. He scores. 801 points now. Brian Bellows scores his second goal of the game, and it's 6-2 Canadiens. Eric Bush down. Here's a fight off the play. A man was trying to get at Roenick. Russell stepped in on Odeline. Cam Russell has the left loose. He's giving Odeline some problems, and now landed the left as they both were sprawling toward the ice.
It's about time somebody went on Odeline. He's had a physical game all night long, getting away with a lot of stick work. Cross-checked Larmer a couple of times. Has been really aggressive. And he went after Roenick, and finally Russell stepped in, and he corked him one and sent him to the ice with the left. Cam Russell did. And good play on Russell's part.
Certainly not all Jimmy Waite's fault. He was pretty much left to fend for himself for the better part of the second period here tonight.